Hey there and welcome back to the shop. Behind me is our 1967 Volvo 122S that we dragged out of the woods about a year and a half ago. The car sat in the woods for about 35 years and I've been through it mechanically and deemed it sound enough to finally take it on a road trip. This road trip is actually a special one. It's for TurboBrix Mountain Meat 2023. We've been through a lot with this car. Last episode you saw us tear the transmission out of it, put a rear main seal in it, fix the shifting issue. We put some floors in it, kind of. And finally, we get to take this car on a 600-mile road trip today. So sit back, enjoy the episode. Let's get to it. Only 3 hours later than we wanted to. We're ready to go. You ready?
Oh yeah, brother.
Almost forgot Ian Farrington's VHS copy of Jerry Maguire starring Tom Cruise. That's a classic. Runs pretty good. I haven't noticed the stumbling issue at all yet today, so we'll see how it does through the trip. First leg was driving the car from our house to the town that my office is in. Drive is about 45 minutes to an hour in traffic. The car did great, nothing to update. We just kind of drove there and had nothing to complain about. We stopped at the Marietta Diner about an hour in, and I'm impressed with this little car. It's running a little rich, but what are you gonna do? A great place to eat if you've ever been to the Atlanta area. And then of course the Big Chicken, two famous landmarks, because you know, you gotta hit the landmarks. It's the world famous Big Chicken. That's the thing. We decided to take the car north out of Atlanta to avoid traffic and take the back way up through the mountains to get to where we're going. Ultimately we're going to be in the mountains, but we drove the whole way in the mountains, and to my surprise the car did very well. Car can cruise about 65, 70 miles an hour without being too buzzy or annoying. It kind of reaches like a sweet spot harmonically where it just kind of like cruises down the road. The car is really comfortable. It drove really well. In fact, my only complaint is that the gas pedal was a little bit heavy and my croc covered foot was a little tired. I would have updated earlier if there was something to update, but we're 2 hours in, and my biggest complaint is that my foot hurts. So here we go. Overall, the car made the trip to Mountain Meat without an issue. But let's explain Mountain Meat a little bit. So Mountain Meat is a meat for the TurboBrix community. Mountain Meat is probably the best Volvo meat that there is. And I say that maybe a little bit biased. It's for TurboBrix. It's put together by TurboBrix members, people that I've known for 20 years. If you've been a part of the TurboBrix message boards, you know what I mean when it's not necessarily a car meet anymore. It's more of a family reunion.
Family, 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 family.
It is open to anybody, and it's not necessarily a Volvo meet. Last year we had the RX-7. People bring Miatas. We brought a Miata this year. This year was the year of the Amazon. Oh, baby. Officially made it to Mountain Meat. Only smoked the brakes a little bit. The car did fantastic. Oh my God. Let me go get the tent set up and we'll talk a little bit more about it. But holy crap, I'm excited as crap right now. The car ran great. And my two complaints are, or two problems are, my foot hurts because the gas pedal is hard to push, and my right turn signal stopped working. So, what are you gonna do? You know? Let's get in there. So anybody who had an Amazon was supposed to drive it. Not that it's a requirement, it's just we were trying to get all Amazons, and I think 5 or 6 cars, which is pretty good considering, you know, we're all broke, really, for the most part. Let's be honest. We're into Volvos because we're cheap.
Star thing.
And I put all of my free time and all my extra money into this car so I could make the meet this year. The tent mahal is officially erected. This is Mountain Meat. Dana.
Yes,
Who are you? And what did you drive here?
I'm Dana Howe. I'm a Turbo Bricks admin.
Daddy Turbo Bricks
OG.
himself.
Drove a 67 122 over here from Raleigh, about 5 hours, 300 miles.
5 hours and 300 miles?
Yeah,
That's a good drive.
Good. I don't know. What do you want to know?
I don't know. Tell me about the car.
Came over to the East Coast from Las Vegas, and kind of got pieced back together up in New Hampshire. Rode a trailer back down here to North Carolina and just tweaked it out and
That's about it, huh?
fixed up the brakes, got it running okay, just sent it.
Now it's a driver.
Now it's yeah.
You
You know?
drove it 5 hours. How long did it sit before you drove it up here?
It is probably, my best guess is it's been sitting about 10 years.
Okay. I'm glad to see it here, and I'm glad you made it safe.
Yeah, I mean, amazing that all these guys showed up in
Yeah.
various states of disarray.
Yeah, that's true. This poor car, we'll have to find Senior. I went for a ride down a hillside about a week ago. And of course, Jared's car, Kyle, and we'll have to talk to John about his. But yeah, they're Turbo Bricks, and it's been a good couple decades so
yeah,
far.
it's always fun. It's all about the people.
Absolutely.
Everybody still shows up.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Who are you? And what did you drive?
My name's Jared, and I drove a 1963 Volvo Amazon that I pulled, not out of a field, but out from beside a guy's house, I guess 2 months ago. Long story short, this car was actually for sale back in 2015, saw the listing, and I missed out on it. I had to stay at work, and then I got a truck and trailer, got halfway to Ashwood by the car, and it had sold out from under me. So I knew it was around.
How long ago was that?
That was 2015.
2015. Okay.
So 8 years ago now. I wasn't obsessed with this particular car, but I've always wanted an Amazon, and I knew I wanted either a coupe or a wagon. And 2 months ago, this popped up on a local website, a local yard sale page, I should say. Talked to the guy. He was busy. I was busy. We couldn't get together on timing. And finally, I was sitting in the airport headed home one day, and I went, "Oh, I forgot about the Amazon." And I messaged the guy, and he's like, "Yes, I'll be there tomorrow." And so I came with the V8 Volvo over there, V8 240. And a dolly, and
Which is
drove it
also
home.
yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And drove it home and got it running that evening, and just kind of did a stage 0 to get it somewhat reliable. It's got all new bushings in it, Kind of did a tune-up, messed with the carbs a little bit. It did take. It's on its third M40 to make it to find a transmission that worked there.
Your story sounds like mine.
Yeah. And that's all on. I'm putting considerably less effort than Mr. Dean Machines here in my YouTube channel. But
Hey, the effort is real, though.
Yeah.
Don't downplay it.
Yeah, my YouTube
You
channel
drove this thing here.
Bench Racing Network on YouTube. The website is benchracing.network.com. The goal was to get it here, get it through the weekend, and have some fun with it, which I've done. And now, I don't know if you've seen the rust on it or not, but it has no rocker panels left. I did, courtesy of Turbo Bricks, find some original manufactured new old stock rocker panels from Volvo. Got those shipped in.
Did you get those through High Performance?
Yeah, High Performance Auto out in California.
Well, I appreciate the time.
Yeah, dude. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
P-Cam. What is your name, and what did you drive here?
I drove this here Volvo 122 station wagon that is 5-cylinder swapped with a Mustang T5 transmission, GSXR 1000 individual throttle bodies, and airbag bag over struts.
Nice.
And it doesn't quite lay rocker, which is a disappointment to many people, including myself. But it's pretty rad still.
Yeah.
And it makes all the good noises, which I think is the important part.
It sounds great coming down the hill, too.
It does. Well,
We know it was you.
I'll be honest. I drive it real lazy, and then when I get close to the lodge, I make sure it touches $7,000,
Yeah.
so that people know that I'm
here. Put the Jake brake on coming down the hill.
because it's not exactly it's not a fast car
No,
by
but
any means.
So?
It still has a fairground ride front suspension and steering geometry. So
Makes it great.
I told Derek today, I was like, if you hurt this car, you have already killed yourself. I mean, really, if you drive it anywhere near whatever limit that it is set in, you're going to die. It's not going to steer,
no. Yeah.
in general. So that's the way I like to approach it.
Kyle Long Automotive. Check him out. Senior, who are you? And what did you drive?
I'm Michael Jordan Sr., and I'm driving a 1965 Volvo 122 Amazon wagon.
How long have you had the car?
I've had it about 8 months. I got it. It's really in excellent shape, minimal rust.
It's very nice.
Has a B18 M41.
Yeah.
There's a
Same
B18.
carburetor that I have. Actually, you have the electric choke version.
right electric choke. We took the armored coil off and put a standard coil on, set the valves, adjusted the carburetor and the timing. Runs great, runs strong.
You made it all the way here from Atlanta, about the same distance that I did. And I understand Monday you had a little bit of an incident with the car. What happened?
I had it up on stands. I replaced the shifter.
Yeah.
Rotated my tires, and didn't realize when I put it back down that I left it in neutral.
Oops.
And the e-brake is out of adjustment, so it
Yeah.
really doesn't hold very well. So
Yeah.
I set it down and prepared to watch it go back down my driveway
Backwards, right?
backwards, and then turn in my yard and go across the road and over into.
So it did
gully.
like a full J turn and then down
it
the
did like
hill.
a turn on its own, and I just helplessly watched it. Luckily, minimal damage. Just had a little scratch here, and the only thing really damaged was my ego.
Yeah. Sucks that it happened, but
It had a chain link fence and some brush, and it was fine.
Yeah.
Missed the telephone pole and a tree by inches.
yeah, that you were very fortunate. I saw the pictures, and I have the pictures, and I'll add them onto the video.
But I had that sitting around, so I just put it on and
I like
had the
that.
voltage regulator and put it on.
Well, thank you, Senior. I appreciate you showing me around your car.
Yeah, man.
Take care. Who are you, and what did you drive?
I'm John McRaven, and I drove my 1963 Volvo. Bought this in 1997, and it had been sitting in somebody's backyard for 17 years at the time. Absolutely derelict. Did not even roll. All four drums were stuck.
Yeah.
So I kind of did the build on this back in the early 2000s, and it's kind of been in this state for about 20 years now.
20 years.
Yeah. So I've
Yeah, but it's a
done very
great
little.
build.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a hot rod. So basically, I took an old slow car and did a whole bunch of performance stuff to it. So now it's basically like your average modern car.
And it won you an award. What's the award that you won?
Oh yeah, so today this was the Amazon year, and So this is not an Amazon, but apparently it's worth a reward.
Yeah, if you drove, hold on, let me look through the yeah. Oh wait, no, not that one. Yeah, there you go. If you drove an Amazon, you won that one.
Yeah, it was the Amazon Achievement Award.
Yeah.
So this one is the PV award.
Yeah, the not actually an Amazon achievement
Amazon, but
award.
close. Same age as the Amazons.
And you drove it all the way here from where?
St. Louis.
St. Louis, Missouri.
So it's like 9-hour drive each way.
That is a
So-
fantastic drive. When
so-
when did you come down? Tuesday?
Yep, came down Tuesday and stayed in Tennessee, and then Wednesday morning I did Cherahala and Tail of the Dragon, which was just incredibly awesome.
I bet that was a blast.
Yep.
Who are you? What did you drive, and how far did you drive to get here?
I'm Jimmy, and I drove 4,000-ish miles so far in my Amazon in order to get here.
Where did you come from?
Davis, California.
That's a little bit of a hike.
A little bit out of the way.
So, how long have you had this car?
I bought it a little under a year ago. Yeah, and then pieced it together since then.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a daily driver since maybe March. And I've done just under 20,000 miles in it. But yeah, a good chunk of that obviously came in the last 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
What issues have you had?
On the drive over here, not much yet. You know, fingers crossed, there's still a drive left, so I'll get something to fix.
Yeah.
But just overdrive wiring stuff. I had to run the overdrive with 2 jumper wires instead of the relay, just straight to the
Yeah,
solenoid.
typical old car stuff.
Right. But short of that, not a whole lot. It's helped that I've gone through most of the car at this point. So
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time.
absolutely.
And thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
It's thin sliced? Yeah. Dang. What's a video? Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I should have put some better pistons in it last time I had it apart, but
Yeah, but you only slap B21 pistons in your B20 after you're bored out once in a while, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's not like it's a common thing to do either.
It was too big. It didn't fit. It was like hanging out on all the sides, so fit in there.
Show us your successes. It's interesting to see a valve-covered gasket failure like that, though. Yeah,
Shoot it up.
you were having too much fun. That's that's what happened.
No, not that.
Oh, somebody's got a fast car. Fun fact about our Pinewood Derby kits: full kit, 2.4 ounce. Gotta love 240, right? What's your car look like? Dang ripper right there. Killing time out here at the lodge, and we're building Pinewood Derby cars. Limit to 6 ounces, and well, we've made 6 ounces exactly. Can't say exact. It goes 6.0 to 596. So depending on who's walking through. So we'll stay underweight, I think. Right. Right. Oh yes.
Proprietary USB
Kyle Long.
mini cable.
Long automotive.
Takes. Oh. I cleaned out my glove box. I was like, I don't need all these old cables for these phones I don't have anymore. Throw that shit away.
Just till tomorrow, huh?
Okay.
Derek was sick our whole ride home.
Friday night dinner. Well, I can't see because of my shadow.
Thank you for putting the other jacket in the Miata.
You're very welcome. This is day whatever of mountain meat, and we're getting the cars lined up. We're about to leave the lodge, and we're gonna go visit this guy's shop. I don't know who he is. We'll talk when we get there. We'll make some words up and then say some things, and everybody's going to be amazed. But as you can see, we've got my car here, and we've got a beautiful PV544, and of course Mike Senior's wagon, and then we got Jared's Bench Racing Networks channel. Woodard's driving Amazons around the mountains today. That's really what we're doing. That's about it. I need to go back to my tent and get a sweatshirt because I am chilly. But I mean, look at that. Come on. That looks fantastic. Fairly certain I hear one more. Oh, that's a drone. Deprane! Deprane! We flooded it. Boo. It's fine. It's fine. Hey there, Editor Dean. On our way to go check out this guy's shop, the support for the throttle linkage on the 122 pulled out of the intake. This actually pulled out the threads out of that hole. I was able to get it back in on the road, and we were back up and running in about 2 minutes. So, it is what it is.
You have to ask. You don't understand.
This place is incredible. There's just parts everywhere. Hey, look, floor material. Kyle, did you catch what year this MG is?
I did not. But this
No.
is like a 19-something
Bentley.
with 70,000 miles or something.
That thing is gorgeous.
It's a pretty car.
It needs to be washed and taken outside.
Yeah.
Did you see the Volvo motor in this thing?
I did. Was it 16?
I think it's a 16. Yeah, B16. Old MG. Just piles and piles of interesting cars. MG with a V8. No, that's a 6-cylinder V6. Probably Buick.
Yeah, it's a Buick. He said it's got an Offenhauser intake.
That's like a 225 Buick, you think?
231, I think.
231. Well, I think that's a Max. This place is absolutely packed full of bike parts. All the way to the back.
He's got several buildings like that.
There's just stuff everywhere. Now I don't feel so bad about my garage, you know? Well, there that is. Poor car.
The stock car. There's a
I
rotary
can't even
light, the
see.
Hercules.
I want the fishing float.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. Wait, an old Coca-Cola delivery truck? That's pretty sweet. And then stock car hiding over there in the pile. Hard to see, but it's there.
I didn't even see that.
RE5 sitting right there. Just so many things. Saab 99. Then there's this. You might not recognize it, but it's a Lamborghini. That is a Lamborghini bulldozer. How cool is that?
Missing the bumpers and the B-pillar.
You're absolutely right. Got the cast cowling and a wraparound rear bump or rear seat.
Well, I do see the bumper sitting in the back seat.
Might be a Jensen car.
Then they make a excavated things like fully sell it, fully sell it.
What is he looking for?
No, I told my dad.
Hey, Nash Metropolitan? Are you serious? I could spend hours looking at old cars. This is a Nash Metropolitan. I would love to get one and build it someday. Not right now. I don't have any money, so I'm the kind of guy that would be happy to just look at old equipment all day. I mean, not like that. No. Ew. Jeepster. Some scooters. Shout out to my buddy Ed. He would love little Honda. I think it's a CT90. That might be a 125. That one's, I think, a Cup 90. Comment down below if you know what that is. Just kidding, it's an M40. That's what's in my car. That.
Do you need another one? Well, we have three
Always.
in the house.
I don't know, even know. Well, we've got M41s and M40s. D-types and a J-type. Bobbing deep in the Amazons. The old lady's in the Miata in the mix too, but we out here is what I'm saying. Climb the hill. Whole clan's here. There's no complaints. Car's running good. Standing in the roadway to take pictures. You know, typical tourist stuff.
What I wanted to hear.
Man, I was just hoping somebody roll up blaring music. On the road, Jared. On the road. On the road.
We're headed back to the lodge for late lunch. There's Mr. Dean Machines.
Yes, sir. The Bench Racing Network in the house.
God, I never remember that was 1960.
LS 240. Diesel Mercedes. Turbo flathead 242. It's vacation, right? Are you impressed with that little car?
Yeah. I'm surprised that it's done so well.
Yeah.
Not because of your lack of technical or mechanical prowess, but just because it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, you saw it.
Yeah.
When we picked it up. You were there.
Mm.
It was in the woods.
You just need to do some brake upgrades, really.
What's funny about driving a car like this on a road trip, there are a lot of things you want to do and wish you had, but ultimately it is what it is. You know, if you change much of what it has, then you lose what it is. Profound speak, you know what I mean? If you make the changes, it will be different. Let's go wander about and stuff. Let's mingle. Mangling. Wanna go do some mangling?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get
Go
my
mangle.
No! You can take it home if you want to.
I wasn't expecting a baby delivery right now. First breakdown. I'm a winner. If you're ever road tripping your classic car, do not be ashamed to take it for a little joyride, for a little time to yourself. Take pictures of the car, go find neat spots, because that's why you build these things, right? That's the whole reason.
Yeah, it's idle at 10-ish. Oh, am I in a video?
Yeah, you want to be?
Honored.
Wow.
Jimbo Fab in the flesh.
Jimbo Fab.
Time to faff. Or faff about. Can I use pliers on your nice nuts?
They're nylock nuts, so you're gonna want a 13, 12 or 13.
Good news, I brought none of the tools I needed for this job. Also, that coil sucks.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if you watch the light start to drop out as you run it. It drops. It's dropping spark.
Cool.
Or it's losing.
That's what my coil was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we passed tech.
It's not even.
Yeah, you're right. This is
You're asking about something that happened 24 hours ago.
Yes, sir. Yeah. He's three-wheeling it. We ready?
Me either.
Here we go.
There we go. We'll take it. We'll take it.
It's yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, predictable.
Goose, you didn't say
Restricted
anything about
class.
the warm spot. Now you got to wear
6 ounces. Nothing more. Got to maintain most of the shape.
Hashtag foot fungus.
Delicious.
Sort of.
I literally made this in 10 minutes.
That's about where he's at with his. Plus or minus some screws. Why are you putting it on backwards?
That's the way it goes.
Okay, all right.
Ready?
I want to see
reset.
the win. I want to make sure I didn't.
Yeah.
Come on! Yeah, baby! We won it again. We'll take it. Let's get a look at the bracket, Jared.
There you go. The first round is not shown for space
Oh, yeah.
constraints.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
looking good. Looking good for Dina Machines here.
All right. Our finely crafted piece of machinery
Are we
here.
down to like 2 more eliminations?
There's our challenger over there.
A bunch of times yesterday. Ask
Yeah,
how it worked out.
a number of times. Is that
Nick.
choice of lane? All right, here we go.
Hang on. Where is it? Nobody knows.
All right.
It's like down by
Well done.
Good job. Malort. He is bypassing the Malort.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, Dean and James.
Okay. I think we're ready.
Here we go.
Send
Am I
him.
ready?
Yeah.
No, Dina Machines.
Well done.
I'll take it. Right?
All right.
Somebody weigh that car. Might be overweight. I'll record it.
Your YouTube audience is concerned.
Now, do you have to quarantine it after the feature?
I think so.
Oh, okay, yeah, well under.
Okay. Oh, actually, exactly the same.
Okay, all right.
All right, well,
We're legit.
They're quarantined.
Well, Holden and Dean, here we go.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah, it's quick.
Do we need to reweigh that car?
You can.
I just want to run the winner to see where I
Can we just check, make sure the head isn't ported or anything? I don't want to get in trouble.
Where's it at? A little high on that one.
Dean, you got 6/10 of an ounce.
It's legal competitor's call. We're gonna make him cut weight and reweigh.
I mean, I'm underweight, so I mean,
It's up to you.
but
Are we going with spirit of competition here? We're going by the SEC
I'm gonna say
rules.
let's run it.
All right.
Let's
I
run it.
like that.
Underweight versus overweight.
Hang on. You get to set your car and lay how you like it. You know,
I already did. I'm good.
You're good.
I'm good.
All right.
Actually, I want to.
I trust the.
All right,
Is that
here we
the
go.
lane you want?
For all the Malort.
Underweight, we still got it. Gotta say thank you to everybody taking home the Pinewood Derby award.
There you go.
Homemade shitbox like everything else we have.
You did a good job.
Thanks for stopping by. Rock on.
Yeah.
Kind of like the whole Silent Hill thing.
Driving through the clouds now. Quick stop, take a picture for the old lady, and admire this beautiful stone bridge. The excitement and the food.
I'm amazed that she was like, they're skeeving this color fresh box, and I'm getting it.
Oh yeah, no, she mixed it up and completely like ate meat and then fell.
Sunday was a bit of a different animal. It was raining. I do have to say this car looks fantastic in the rain. So I didn't film much. It's not fun to pack a tent in the rain. And, well, we just had to pack up and go. The car didn't want to start. Of course, had to dry out the points before it would fire off. Headed on out. We drove down the road. It's a little bit sketchy, but we made it down off the mountain and saw a really cool wagon driving down the road. We got to cruise with it for a little bit. And the car made it about 2 hours before it blew out the freeze plug, finally. When it blew out the freeze plug, I was about to exit. So I quickly took the exit and pulled into a gas station and looked, and sure enough, you know, there was oil everywhere, all over the distributor. Freeze plug was gone, obviously. Hopped in the car with the old lady, went and found a rubber repair plug. Got it to sit nicely in the side of the block and started heading home. And it wasn't a mile down the road and the car started sputtering and losing spark. And we fought with that for the next 3 hours, limping the car home. It was about 40 miles from the house, so we were almost there. And I didn't know if I could get a tow quickly enough, so we just cruised on through. We stayed putting down the highway. We went through downtown Atlanta. Which is kind of sketchy in this whole thing, but it did it. It made it all the way home, farting, popping the whole way. It would have been great to have the Pertronix igniter in the car, not have to deal with that situation. But we have now installed the Pertronix igniter, but that's a video for another time. I want to thank you for checking out this video. I want to thank you for following this channel. If you would, give it a like. Please consider subscribing and leave a comment. Let me know that you're alive. It's good to hear from you. How about you get in your garage, fix something, huh? Have a good night.